Hello everyone, my name's Jeremy. I wanted to make a video rambling about something really random. You may find it interesting. It's about the meaning of life. And yeah, what is it? What is the meaning of life? Why are we here? Why are we interacting with one another? Why are we breathing? Why are we existing? Why are we on this earth? Why? Who am I? Where did I come from? Am I actually asleep somewhere else? Is this a dream? Is this reality? Is this a TV show on an alien planet? What is this? I feel, use my emotional intelligence, that the meaning of life is truly what you make of it. And let me take a step back. The meaning of life is what you make of it, and you tell life that based off of your actions. Therefore, if your actions lack substance of anything else, life is meaningless. If your actions are that of just existing, then life is meaningless. If you have an intention and or you recognize your purpose, then life becomes meaningful. Your actions in your life dictate the meaning of life. If I am going through life for the sake of going through life and I am not doing it with intent or with purpose or intentionally, then I'm just gonna sleep, go to work, eat, and repeat. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you choose. For me, I choose differently. I choose to derive meaning out of life by ensuring that my actions equal a purpose that is of service to people. Therefore, I have a life that has meaning. If we are not given meaning when we get here, i.e. when we are born, we are influenced and or encouraged and or automatically follow what we see, which is what other people are doing. And if their life is meaningless through their actions, then our life becomes meaningless because we copy what we do as we are learning and growing as babies and to toddlers and to the other phases of life. And it is really up until we decide that life has a meaning through identifying a purpose and then aligning our actions with it. It's actually quite complex. But when you recognize that life can have meaning if you have a purpose, then it's truly about becoming self-aware and allowing your actions to be very intentional. And self-awareness ensures that you make decisions that are beneficial to your purpose. And if you don't do that, then life is meaningless. It's so easy to be to have issues with your mental health, especially when you don't have people around you that act with a purpose. Therefore, their life is meaningless. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. When you have your purpose, life has meaning. How do you know that your purpose is right? I think You know that your purpose is right is when it feels inwardly, it feels right. I watched a video of Oprah, and it suggested her, and I think it was the author, the lady said that you don't feel like you have sacrificed anything. And I agree with that. Your purpose is intertwined in the things that have happened to you and the circumstances that you find yourself in and the lessons in which you learn. And when you can really get to a place of self-awareness to say, oh, I see how these things make sense, then that points to your purpose, and life has meaning. How can we get more people to have a life of purpose? I think it's really the journey that everybody has to, or in my opinion, should be on. But how do you get everybody on that page? You really can't. It's really up to them. Up until they make the choice. Life is always going to try to make you see your purpose through the things that you're going through your actions that have no meaning. Life is rearranging itself to help you see your purpose. But we can't see that because our actions don't have meaning. They're just actions, right? And then one day, something really traumatic happens, and then you go through this spiral of trying to figure it out, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Only to realize that everything that you were going through had a purpose, but because you had not identified that purpose, everything was meaningless. So I choose to have meaning in my life. My purpose is to help people operate at their highest potential through self-awareness and to go through my process, my spiritual journey, practice what I preach, recognize that I am a human with good intentions and who tries to operate with integrity and tries to do the right thing. Yeah. What is life if you don't do anything with it? It's meaningless. Possessions do not mean meaning, it just means possessions. Therefore, detachment of things that don't have meaning is meaningful, which means that you're potentially on the path to having purpose, which then your actions of detaching from things has meaning. Life is super complex. I really hope this isn't a video game that somebody's playing. Interesting. Oh well, I think I'm done.